Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the College Fun Podcast. I'm Bo.
I'm Haley.
And today we have some more stuff that we're wanting to talk about. Now, I walked in here and I said, hey, let's start this thing because I got some stuff I got to talk about.
Yeah,
Okay.
indeed.
I'm about to blow everybody's mind right now. All right.
Okay.
I hate snow. I hate snow so much.
I think a lot of people would agree with you, especially those of us who have been stuck with it for a week like you have.
Everybody in Texas, definitely.
Yeah. 100%.
But do they hate snow or do they hate ice?
In Texas?
Yeah, because...
Well, I'm sure they hate it all because they're not equipped to mess with all that, you know?
Well, yeah, but, like, in Texas, I believe, like, they lost power because of the ice storms and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some people lost power, heat, water, everything. It's
horrible.
insane. Yeah.
Yeah, I was driving around the other day at my job, and on Friday I was driving, and I went and I was delivering to a business, and they were like yeah, like there were several of there was like a property company, so like they manage properties and stuff, and they were like, yeah, we had like multiple tenants saying like they lost heat and everything, and I was like, you do know that tonight we're supposed to get another round of snowfall and like it'd be like super duper cold out, and they were like, yeah, we got some people out there as fast as possible. Also, one reason why I think that the only people that should be driving in snow should be only people that could actually drive in the snow. Okay? I'm tired of seeing all these like front wheel driving cars on the road as I'm driving, and then they're just like, oh no, I can't control myself, and they just right off into so close to me. Oh, it makes me so mad.
Yeah, I haven't driven in a little over a week now. I haven't touched my car.
Yeah.
Probably need to start it. Haven't done that in a week because, yeah, I just have not even wanted to attempt to drive.
Well, I haven't driven either.
Yeah.
Well, my car. My truck. I haven't driven my truck because it's only that little 5-speed.
Yeah, you drove Jesse's car to work.
Yeah, I'm too scared to drive that thing on ice. It's not fun. See, I can control an automatic on ice, but driving a stick on ice, basically what would happen is you shift into first gear, you start pressing the gas, and all you hear is the engine revving as you're just not moving anywhere.
Not a fan.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan. But that's not all. I still hate snow. Like, my dream snow day would be, okay, let's have a snow day. It's snow like a foot, and we'll have some fun outside in the snow, go sledding, doing all that, make snow angels, make a snowman, and then the next day, I want it to be summertime and all of it gone. That's what I want, all right?
Truly. We did have fun, though. We went sledding a lot the past week, and as that happened, we got to experience a ton of fun on the snow, but as we continued to sled on the snow, we got down to the underlayer of ice, and as we started sledding on the ice, it got really rough. So it was just like, I cannot with you.
I'm sorry.
It was just
it loosened up
straight
and I can't
ice.
do nothing with it.
Do you need help?
No, I got it. Perfect.
God bless.
I know.
But yeah, once it got to straight ice, it was just like pain every time we hit the end of the hill because we hit a ditch and you would like go up a ramp.
That was what was fun, hitting the ramp at the bottom and then just...
By the end of it, it was painful.
There were some times we caught air though.
Because you weren't with us that night after we continued. Yeah, when it was straight ice afterwards, it hurt. Bad.
Did y'all ever take the air mattress out there?
We did.
Please tell me about that.
Koa busted it practically instantly.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because Koa was going. Like, let me tell you, he was going.
Did y'all get a video of that?
I don't think we did, because before we even knew it, he was belly flopping on this thing.
Oh, did he bust it by flopping on it and not by...
Oh, he flopped on it and, like, blew the whole thing out.
Oh, my...
Like, I mean, shredded it.
Blown all the way up?
No.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
So,
like
basically just ice
busted.
underneath.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we went sledding with Chi Alpha people Friday.
Yeah.
And it was pretty icy then too, but we didn't, at the bottom, we didn't like hit into a pile of straight ice. There was a fence though. I was coming close to the fence, but lucky I was on my bottom. So when I got close to the fence, I just kicked my foot out and just my foot hit the fence. And they were like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yep, just my boot." And it was fine.
Yeah, the other day, I'm pretty sure I was like, it's been under 5 times since I've ever been sledding. And that is probably the 3rd or 4th time that I've been sledding. And that's actually true sledding with like a sled. Like I've gone sledding before with a tote, like a tote box, and it was down a hill that was about this steep, and I started going, and then just caught snow and just face planted.
I think that was like the first time I went sledding with the actual sled, because we always use the 4-wheeler and the toy box sled, the old toy box sled.
That's a sled.
Yeah, we made it into one, and that is the most fun though. Like I had a blast on that thing.
That the other day.
That was fun. I wish we had more time on it.
I had more fun driving 4-wheeler, if you want to be 100%.
I had more fun on the sled.
Just because I like being able to like basically drift the 4-wheeler up the hill and down the hill.
It was hard though because it was so icy. Honestly, that thing is easier in the snow because the 4-wheeler can do more without it getting like out of control.
Yeah.
And you're able to like still throw people around on the back because they're just going where you go.
Yeah.
We had so much fun, especially doing that at our old house.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because we would go down in our yard and up around and everything.
Would y'all go in y'all's yard?
Oh, yeah.
Because I remember whenever we did it, we created a little bit of divot in your yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Our other house, though, we had a bigger yard, so it was easier to do it. And this new house, it was fun doing it on the street as well.
Yeah.
But we would have had more time to do it during the day, and I wish there was a little more like snow
Then they clear off.
Yeah, I wish there was a little more snow than ice because that would have made it a little easier for the 4-wheeler to move without like trying to run and drift too much.
No. The snow, the ice is what made it fun because the ice is what made it to where you were able to like drift and then the sled would drift.
Yeah,
Honestly,
it made it jerk
I wish we
more
just had
though.
a longer string. If we had a longer string, that would have been a whole lot.
I think it made it jerk more, so then it made the rope more flimsy. So next year next time it snows, we're probably gonna have to look to getting
a tow hook,
a new
like a tow chain, not chain, tow rope. Tow rope. Yeah.
We're gonna have to look into getting a new attachment for next year.
Yeah, get a tow rope. It's a metal. It's a chain, and then it has like nylon around it. It's perfect.
And we'll do it.
Yeah.
But that's been fun. It's been a ton of fun. But I'm glad it's kind of starting to melt now. And I can actually get out of the house and try to do more things.
Another reason why I hate snow? It turns into slush, and then you just can't walk. I'll tell you what, not going to work for a good, 4 days or something like that, and then, no, it was 3 days. Not going to work for 3 days, and then heading to work, and then, walking to all these houses and businesses and driving in it, and all the slush. And having to walk in it, I am so sore. You want a good workout? Just go walk in snow. All right, it is the walk in snow for a whole day, carrying 45-pound boxes. All right, it's a workout.
I need to do that.
My thighs and my calves are so sore. They hurt so much. You know, we talked about this subject for 15 minutes.
I know.
It's a good subject. I hate snow.
I liked it the first day or two, and then we were online all week.
Yeah,
but
you still got school. You don't get any benefit from it.
Yeah, but now we're kind of behind and stuff, so now we're playing catch up all week. So I'm kind of disappointed about that.
So I'm catch up since last year.
Yeah, but I'm already struggling to get caught up with stuff because my teachers were like, "Oh, we're gonna try to do this by Monday," and now I can't get it all done. So that sucks. I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place right now.
Yeah, because they're going to still make you do it, aren't they?
Well, yeah.
I mean, they're still going to try and make you do by next Monday.
I have to try to get stuff done by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not next Monday. I mean tomorrow Monday.
Yeah.
I have today.
I might get called into work tomorrow. No, I mean, no weekends.
Mm-hmm. You got today.
But you know what? It's all in the faith of money. You gotta have it. Gotta. Why do we need money? Why is money a thing? Why can't we just have gone off like a barter system or something?
Because the government made it a thing.
Which government?
Alexander Hamilton. He created the bank.
Who?
Hamilton.
No. The money didn't start in the United States.
No, but I said Hamilton made the bank.
He made the bank, but he didn't make the money. Where
But
did
that's
the money
how-
come from?
I don't know.
Who started money?
Someone before Alexander Hamilton made the bank.
Which country do you think?
I don't know. Well,
I say England. Because
probably.
back in the day, they were all like, well, we have all this. Like England or Spain, France maybe. I'm purely going off of Pirates of the Caribbean, by the way.
Oh my god.
What, East India Trading Company and everything? Who created money? Go. Oh, Mesopotamia?
Mm-hmm.
That's way back in the day. That's a long time ago.
A king created money.
Prove my point though. England, Queen. She's the Queen. How old is the Queen? Queen's old.
Old. In her 80s.
In her 80s?
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was in her 90s already.
Maybe. Let's look. Queen Elizabeth II.
She's second?
Mm-hmm.
First one died, right? In like a car accident.
No, the first one is still... No, that was Princess Diana.
Oh.
Well, obviously, if Queen Elizabeth I... Or if Queen Elizabeth II is the queen, then the first one's obviously no longer here with us. She's 94.
Oh, I was right.
She's in her 90s.
Oh my goodness. And
Wow.
hey, that broad is still kicking, all right? She could do anything. I saw a thing on Instagram where it was like, it showed a picture of a gun, and then it was like, the Queen testing out the weapon for World War II, and I was like, what? What? And it, she literally had it on her like this. She was holding it like this. She was holding it like a Tommy gun, and it was just like, and I was like, that's a cool queen right there. That's a cool queen. I'm pretty sure. Why do all presidents have to be old?
Well, you have to be over, 35 to...
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
I
Because
think
that's
I
what
got
the
some-
white men decided.
I think I got some pretty white men.
That's... all the white men made all the rules for the country. That's what it was all started on. All the white men, all the old white men made the rules.
Well, yeah.
Facts.
That far back in the past.
Yeah. And somehow it still happens. Think of the majority of the presidents. Old white men. Correct?
Yeah.
Correct. There's only one president that was not an old white man. And that was Barack Obama.
Yeah. But they already changed it. He said the presidents. Is that the word?
But I don't know what you're saying.
The precedents. Not presidents. The precedents.
What's that mean? What are you
He set
saying?
the standard.
Barack Obama?
Yeah. He proved that. See, okay, here.
He broke the
I might get in
chain.
some trouble for this. All
Then
right.
don't
I might get in some trouble. So we can now have a black president. Amazing, great. I totally agree with it. I think once that happened, Hillary Clinton went in a little too fast. Because America was like, hey, we went through this big change. It's great. And then Hillary came in and they're like, hold on, let's slow down a little bit.
I think people, I don't know, I honestly don't think, okay, I think that because she was a woman was a factor that she didn't get elected, Yes. Do I think it was like the main thing?
wasn't.
No,
No.
because I think it was her.
It was her, yeah. She's a horrible person.
Oh my gosh. Anyways,
She is.
I think. Well, I think.
Both candidates were.
Oh, they were both not a valid choice.
No.
But I think.
They weren't this year either.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But I definitely. It was a very easy choice for me this year. I'm not gonna lie about that.
I didn't vote.
But anyways, so I think it was because, well, first of all, like, we had Bill for a little while, and we all know how Bill left the office. He got impeached
That man was.
because he was
That
having too
man
much
was
fun.
a cowboy in all rights.
He
alright?
was something
He did
else.
not care about anything.
He was something else, I will tell you. But I mean, there's been other presidents who were like that. I honestly, like, I don't want to get too much into this because I'm not trying to talk a ton of politics.
I'm not talking about
But
politics, I'm talking about
well, like,
presidents.
I'm not trying to talk about getting into like the in depth of politics and stuff.
We don't care
But
about
huh?
that. I said we don't care about that.
Well, because like Bill Clinton did some stuff that was obviously not right, and he should not have done as being the
What
president.
did he do?
Well, like, he was just not representing us well. I mean, you having affairs in your office with your staff, like, that's not professional.
Okay, but do you
But,
see,
you know-
Okay, but
I'm not done.
his wife.
I'm speaking.
His wife.
That's what Kamala Harris said
I'm speaking.
to Mike Pence.
I'm speaking.
Just saying.
I didn't
but,
watch any of that.
But I think I'm really surprised that Donald Trump didn't get impeached with the way that he represented the country. Like, he just
Yeah.
like I said, not trying to get too political, because just going completely away from just whatever
Yeah.
political beliefs people have, he acted a fool in there. I mean, acted a fool just in general. Like, he said stuff that was just extremely unprofessional and inappropriate when you're in that stance of representing a country. I mean, just was completely disrespectful. But so was Bill Clinton, and I mean, that's two different parties.
Yeah.
I mean, but Donald Trump, I really don't know how he didn't get impeached. If they impeached Bill Clinton because he had that whole Monica Lewinsky thing, I really don't know how they didn't
Yeah,
impeach Donald
well,
Trump with the way he acted.
Donald Trump was really all talk. He didn't really.
I know, but
He didn't
ran
really
his
back
mouth
up
so
anything
much.
that he was actually doing. Like Bill
Yeah,
Clinton.
but that created mass chaos with people, because people started
Well, people didn't
disbelieving
like him to
everything he
begin
said.
with because people were like, his whole campaign. Whenever
His whole
he first,
persona was
Well,
just
his whole campaign in the beginning was let's build a wall and everything.
yeah, and
then
it was just
everybody-
stupid,
Everybody in
ridiculous stuff.
California was like protest, and everyone was like protest.
Like, if you want to find someone who was extremely ignorant or just extreme in general, it was that man. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
He was.
It was that man.
But
But-
he also did some. He also did some good. Just like with all bad things, at least something good can come out of some of it. He did some good things. And I don't know what they are. I just know that he did do. some
I'm
of
sure
the
he
good
did
things.
something that didn't suck. I'll say that.
Yeah.
But his bad outweighed his good
Like
by like a
I'm
million.
pretty sure the economy was pretty good whenever he was in office, though. Was it
And,
not?
until COVID happened.
Well, yeah, but nobody predicted COVID.
But he didn't
It-
do anything to
COVID
fix it either.
COVID happened. All right, so look, listen here. Nobody could have predicted COVID.
Oh, definitely not.
Okay.
I mean, who would
And
have?
so whenever.
But once it got here, he did nothing to help it. For more than
'cause
5
you didn't
minutes.
think that it was that big of a deal, and then whenever it
That was
turned
not.
into that big of a deal, everybody was like, "Oh crap, this is a big deal." And then now, basically, he was bringing it into a good state, kind of where it was like, "All right, we're locking down everything's gonna happen." And then whenever the new election came in, and then Biden was like, "All right, vaccines for everybody. Do you want to take the vaccine?"
No, he didn't say vaccines for everybody.
Well, I know. I'm not trying to be accurate here. I'm just saying the gist.
Well,
Do you want to take the vaccine?
right now I couldn't, even if I wanted to. I don't really like needles, except unless I'm getting a tattoo. I don't like getting shots. Do I think that I would eventually take it? Possibly. Do I think I'm interested in doing it right now? No. But I'm not even qualified to right now, so it's not something I really think about.
Why are you not qualified?
Well, because they're only giving it out to people who work in healthcare right now,
Mhm.
and people who are like above the age of 75, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not going lower than that right now. It's like 70 or 75. So it's
Oh.
not even open to people our age right now unless you're working like in healthcare or
That's not fair.
yeah. I mean, at least not in our state. Maybe in other states, but I know in our state we're not qualified yet.
That's not fair to me. I interact with so many people.
That's why some of your family's been able to get it and some of my family's been able to get it because they work in healthcare.
Yeah. Well, I don't agree with it anyways, though. I wouldn't get it even if I could get it.
That's because you just have concerns about what's in it.
Well, yeah. I mean, what you got? Okay, so you're saying that you would, if a brand new,
I'm not
if
disagreeing
a
with you,
spaceship
though.
to Mars came in yesterday and said, "Hey, we'll get you there in a day," are you gonna get on that spaceship
I don't
without
wanna
it
go to
being
Mars.
tested or nothing like that?
I don't want to go to Mars.
Whatever. Okay, you and Ariana Grande are gonna go on to a concert in space in a spaceship that has never been tested before, but it says that it will get you there in a day. Are you gonna go on that spaceship?
Well, that's very unrealistic. So I don't like that. Wouldn't make any sense.
It's not supposed to be realistic, Haley. It's a
But a
hypothetical
vaccine
scenario.
is realistic. Like I mean,
No, it's not.
vaccines are realistic.
Okay,
it's just
a
not.
question for a state of mind. It's not supposed to be a question for reality.
Well, this. Oh my goodness. I don't like your far off questions that do not relate at all to like what we're saying though.
It relates so much. It's saying, would you?
You have to say a hypothetical
Would
that's
you take
realistic.
something that has not really been tested? Would you be the trial run for that thing?
Depends.
What? On what? Give me an answer.
If I was in a trial for something, it'd depend how much I'm getting paid for.
You're not getting paid for it. You're getting it because you think that it's going to help you, but you don't know if there's any side effects to it or if it's going to hurt you or anything.
Well, then I chill for a little bit, like I'm doing right now.
Exactly.
But I'm
Okay,
not
that's
even
what
allowed
I'm
to take
saying.
it right now,
That's-
so it doesn't matter.
You don't understand the meaning of hypothetical questions, do you?
Well, your hypothetical questions, it goes from, oh, would you take the vaccine to if you were going to a spaceship on Mars? That's not even that's a hypothetical that relates nothing to the
Haley,
scenario.
okay, spaceship has not been tested. Vaccine, not really tested yet
It's
on
been
humans.
tested.
Not on humans?
It's been tested on humans. They just don't know the long-term effects because it hasn't been around long enough for it to be a long-term vaccine. So there's no way that they could have long-term
Exactly.
knowledge if it hasn't been long-term.
Okay, well, they still are, there's still two things.
Did you eat dirt as a child?
Did I eat dirt?
Yeah.
I had, yeah.
Okay, well then don't worry about the vaccine. You're fine.
What is that supposed to
It
mean?
ain't gonna hurt you. You okay?
What is that supposed to mean? I
Have you ever
exposed
drank
myself to
toilet
many
water?
germs, yes.
Have you ever drank toilet water as a dare?
No.
You haven't?
No,
Well
have
then
you?
I'm fine. So
Oh my gosh. No more kisses for you.
you'll change your mind.
They go scrub your
But
mouth.
getting back to the original subject, we were talking about presidents. I think, I do think that her being a woman was a factor, and I think that sucks because, like, I hated that whole argument of, like, that's not a woman's job. Like, well, how would you know? There's never been one. So, like, that's not a valid argument. But I don't think she was the right choice.
Yeah.
And some people might have,
definitely wasn't.
I think some people, and I don't think this is right either, I don't agree with this view, but I think some people may have been like, oh, well, we had Obama,
Mm-hmm.
like, that's enough change right now.
No.
And I think that's like,
No, that's not what I was saying. I was just saying, like, oh gosh, I don't know. I think that a lot of America had gone through a big change,
that's what I was saying.
and I'm not saying that was enough for now, but like saying as like, all right, we had this change. I'm not. This is coming across really sexist, but it's not. I swear, I'm not being.
Well,
sexist.
people just, whenever
But
they're,
I feel
it's
like
something
America
they're not
was
used
like,
to.
look, we can't have a woman president right after we had a black president.
And I think that sucks. But
I think it's.
I
agree.
think
it
people
sucks, but
probably
she
were
was
like
not-
that.
She was not. I feel like a lot of the reasons why she did get votes was because she was a woman, not because of her political beliefs or her political views. It was either the people that hated Trump because of what he was saying and all that crap,
Mm-hmm.
or it was because she was a woman. Because they were like, change everything now, basically. And it wasn't based off of her as a person or her as a president or any of her political views. It just had to do with that. Same thing with Donald Trump, though, in that election. It was just about, well, the people that didn't want a woman in office and people that didn't agree or, well, because Trump did a lot of the talking.
I think a lot of that election was just like big it was like who they were,
It was a big rap
like
battle.
their names. Okay, so
a
it was
big rap
like
battle.
it was like two people that you don't really like, but it was like the name. So it was like you're either going with one or the other because they're freaking these huge public figures, and I think that sucked. Honestly, I was like,
the past like, what is it, 12 years? 12? No. Yes. No. Past 8 years, I've hated all of the candidates, and I've never,
12 years.
8 years.
I loved Barack Obama. That was
I liked Barack. I liked Barack.
he was just
I don't know
chill,
how long he's
man.
been.
Like,
Okay, I don't know how
he
old
was-
I am.
he didn't stir up no problem. Like
Did
even
you
if
see
you
him
disagreed
after
with his,
after he got out of office, how he was surfing in
he had a
he
good
was
time.
surfing in Hawaii.
But like, regardless of political views, that man didn't stir up no drama.
He
Like
didn't.
he was the coolest man. Like that
I
man, I would have vibed hard with that man.
Didn't Trump just now leave the White House?
In
Like just a
January.
couple of days ago?
No, in January.
In January?
Mhm.
That's funny though.
He didn't go to Joe Biden's inauguration
It's so funny.
because we figured,
Well, yeah.
he's kind of a baby, but
He did. He didn't handle it well.
No.
He really wanted.
you know,
He wanted
after
to celebrate
having to
President's
recount
Day.
the votes
He wanted to
17
celebrate President's
times.
Day as everybody celebrating him.
Yeah. You know, the 17 times that we had to recount all the votes, and he
Okay,
still lost.
So, before we get this off, just do this. What political party are you a part of?
You do not want me to answer that
answer
question
it.
on the podcast.
Just answer it.
I don't want to do this on live. No.
I'll say it right now. I don't care, Ken. All right. All right. I don't care who's in office. I don't care what party's in office. I don't care about anything. I care about if it's affecting me. I care if you're raising gas prices up to $3. Then I care. Then I'm like, all right, get you out of the office.
But nobody's doing that.
Well, yeah, but I have to drive an hour to work, so I just
Yeah.
have to.
Right now they're getting high because they get high this time of year every year.
I hate it. I want
Yeah.
it to be back.
But
Like
it
2-3
literally
months ago,
every
whenever it was
time-
like 98 cents.
Every
Oh.
time January, February hits and it's those cold months, gas prices get higher.
Nobody wants to drive,
Yeah, gas prices get higher.
and I gotta drive an hour to work every
Yeah.
day. All right, and an hour back. All right. I
My
don't need-
political beliefs are that, yeah, I care about what affects me, but I also care about what affects other people as well. And yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a Democrat.
Now, don't get me wrong. I care about other people too, but I'm also like, look, the government doesn't have everything to do with that. All right. A lot of it is also that person.
Oh yeah, and honestly,
So,
like if
if you want
political
something,
parties
work hard
could
for it.
talk, like if it wasn't like, oh, well, you're this, so I don't like you.
Yeah.
If people would just talk and like politicians from different parties
I
could
agree.
talk, we could all have different beliefs and still get along. I think the past 4
See,
years though has made that very
See,
difficult.
I think that for America to continue on, the government believes we need conflict. And so that's the reason why we're split up into different parties. And the reason why people are like, no, you can't see my side. Because, like, honestly, if you talk to anybody that's, like, any type of, like, really hard into politics, you like, if you say, well, I believe this of this thing and then this of this thing, then they're just like, well, you're wrong. Because you can't be a part of both sides.
Because
you
we're
have to be either
quick.
far right or far left, or you just don't matter.
Because we're quick to judge and we're not quick to
Well, yeah.
listen. Quick to judge and not quick
That's
to
why
listen.
I say, vote for me for president whenever I turn 35, and that'll be like 15 years.
Oh my goodness.
What?
You're funny.
I would be a fantastic president. No college degree, just a high school GED. I will run this country.
You got a high
straight
school
up into the
diploma?
sky, all right? What?
You didn't get a GED, you got a diploma.
Is that not the same thing?
No.
Well, let's talk about it.
No.
Wow. Why?
Because I don't know enough information about all that.
All right. Do you have anything you want to talk about?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I have a question. I still have leftover questions from last time.
Oh, okay. Bring it on.
Okay. So, What is the scariest movie you have ever seen?
Scariest movie?
Yeah. We talked about how scary America is. Let's talk about the fictional world now.
Well, all right. So I hated scary movies as a child.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't really watch scary movies that much. And every single time scary movies would come on, I would immediately just, like if my parents were watching a scary movie, I would literally just walk into the other room and, I'd walk into the kitchen and then see what's on there, and then my parents would go, "Come on in here!" And I'd go, "No," and then walk back into my room and, like, go play video games or whatever. And so, but I started watching, like, scary movies in, like, I don't know, when I was a senior in high school or a freshman in college, somewhere around there. And I'd say the scariest one I've seen is It.
The new one?
Yeah, it terrified me. And I was so scared. But then again, I also really, really just like slasher movies, like Jason and Freddy and all those guys. I really love watching all them. But all those are so old that they're not really scary. They're just more like funny to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really funny. Which is really weird to say about basically a serial killer movie.
I don't know what the scariest one I've seen is.
I'll tell you what Josie would say right now.
She would say It.
Mm-mm.
What would she say?
She would probably say Haunting of Hill House.
Is that a movie or is that a TV show?
I think it's a TV show, but it'll be the same thing.
No.
Because they're like
Not
hour-long episodes. I mean, it's basically a movie.
No, it's an episode. A debate for another day.
Okay, go.
I don't know. I can't watch any movies with dolls in them because I just cannot do it.
You would die at Annabelle.
Yeah, I think that would be the scariest movie I would ever watch.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen it because I can't watch movies with dolls. I'm just like irrationally
Or the boy.
afraid of dolls. Yeah, can't do it. It was kind of a rough one because I also hadn't started watching a ton of scary movies, and I like kind of jumped in at It, which was not the best option because it was freaky. Like
Yeah.
it was a lot. Goodness, what else is scary? I don't know. Other scary movies I've seen have not been as scary.
Scary.
I
What's
really
your
wanna
favorite
watch-
scary movie?
Oh, my favorite scary movie. Probably It.
Probably It.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I mean, your favorite scariest movie is one that scares you the most. That's awesome.
I don't know that it scared me like. I don't know. I don't think it. The Nun scared me.
I didn't watch it.
It did scare me because it was very jumpy.
I saw bits and clips of it.
I think that probably scared me the most because it was very jump scary.
Yeah, that's what I hate. I hate those kinds of movies where it's like you see something, you like the person's walking to the camera and all of a sudden you just see a figure go behind them and then they turn around, nothing's there, and they turn back around and it's
Yeah, I was gonna watch one scary movie one night. What was I gonna watch? I think I was gonna watch The Ring, but it was like 2 a.m. and I decided against
The
it.
Ring is so good.
I have not seen that yet. See, there's some scary movies that are like classics that I just haven't
Oh,
seen,
it's
and I
so
have to
good.
watch them.
It's so good. Just the you'll be dead in 7
I think The
days.
Exorcist would scare me
It would
because her face looks scary,
it's really old makeup.
but her face does freak me
I'll
out.
tell you a scary movie that will terrify you.
What?
Either Sinister or Hereditary.
Hereditary, we watched Kill Count though, and that was with the chopping all the heads off, right?
No. It was where the girl was sitting her head outside the car window.
I'm telling, that's the head chopping one.
Yeah.
All their head comes off.
She didn't get her head chopped off. She got it hit, and she got decapitated.
They show it.
Yeah.
That's rough.
But such good prosthetics.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm so like
Movies now
impressed.
are genuinely more scary. Like, because even It Chapter 2, like, that one was freaky the way they
which
did
one
it.
was scarier, It Chapter 2 or It? Part 1.
I think the first It scared me more because I watched it in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
Did I watch It Chapter 2 in theaters?
Mm-hmm. You
Did
watched
I?
it with us?
I did.
Yeah.
I think the first one was scarier though because I had never seen even the old It, so
Yeah.
I kind of just went in there blind.
Yeah.
So I think it scared me more because I didn't know what to expect. Second time I knew a little bit more of what
I'd
to
say
expect.
I'd say the same. I think it's also though it had a lot to do with the kid characters because I love those kid characters.
They were
But
great.
Also,
Freaking
the new diner scene because I loved the old It. Like I'm pretty sure the old It is my favorite scary movie, just because like the clown was amazing and like just from back in the day all the like
we
the
love a
scenes
Tim
were just
Curry.
amazing
We
together.
love a Tim Curry.
Yes, but the new one, the new diner scene was absolutely terrifying with like the little baby fetus and like the bird and all.
They did great with
it was really good special effects.
Yeah.
It was just
Because
it
the
made
old
me
special
sick.
effects and the old It, like I could see how it would be scary to
Yeah.
a kid,
Yeah.
but like to me, I was just like, this is like ridiculously like special effects because
Yeah.
we're used to bigger.
Yeah, we're used
More
to bigger,
realistic.
which I hate that because I know my kids, whenever we grow up, we're gonna be like, you should watch this movie, and then we're gonna watch it, and they're gonna be like, it was so fake, and then I'm gonna be like, that's what makes it real.
We watched a Good Burger yesterday, me and Rebecca.
Oh yeah.
And the effects on that thing, I was like, and it was made in 1997, and
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my goodness, like these are the effects that we just thought were like, whoa,
Yeah.
back in the day. That's insane.
When was Smokey and the Bandit made?
I don't know, I've never seen it. Let's see.
Oh my gosh. I know you've never seen it, but it really pains me that you've never seen my favorite movie.
Oh, it's a series?
Yeah, it's got like 3 different movies.
1977.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got like real people?
What?
I thought it was like an animated thing.
No! Are you crazy?
I'm crazy hazy.
Do you know who that is?
Hang on, I can't see.
That is the Mr. Burt Reynolds, the one and only. Eastbound down, loaded up and trucking.
He's Bandit.
Yes. We gonna do what they say.
I don't know any of these people.
Oh, alright, you're watching that that movie tonight.
I don't have time today, but I'll do it.
You're
another
watching
day.
that video. Why do I keep on calling a movie a video? You're watching that movie sometime this upcoming week.
We shall see, because I have a rough week.
I know you got a rough week, but you're watching it. So that's my favorite one. And it was introduced to me whenever I was like super duper young, which I feel like by my dad. And I feel like that was like one reason why
I'm not supposed
it
to know.
stuck with me so much because all the stunts that they do and everything that they do, I mean, it was 1977. What did you expect? It's gonna. They all did it practically. There was no special effects or anything. It was so good, such a good movie. But like even like Jurassic Park is still like an amazing standard for today's movies. Like whenever people say, all right, like I want my special effects to be really good.
It's
I
like
want them to be
watching-
as good as Jurassic Park.
It's like when you watch the Star Wars movies, like you can watch it in chronological order or in the order that it came out, and you can see just the differences.
Yeah.
Because we watched the newer movies first, because we watched it in chronological order, and it was like newer stuff.
Yeah.
And you see Darth Vader when they like whenever Anakin becomes Darth Vader, you're like, oh my gosh, like, whoa, like this is huge. And then whenever we started the old movie, episode 4, which was technically the first movie that ever came out, so it was like the first movie, but then they did like the, I forget the terminology. But when I watched the 4th movie after watching episode 1, 2, and 3, when the 4th one came out, I was like, we just like stepped in a time machine. It was just like so different, but it was great. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a classic. It's still great,
Yeah.
but it's really crazy to see. Because even Jurassic Park, like, I mean, that has gone on for freaking
Forever.
100
It's still
years.
going on.
Yeah.
It's still going on.
And I haven't seen all of them, but I can already tell from watching like the first movie that I know whenever we get into newer stuff, because
I feel like the newer ones.
Chris Pratt is in them.
Yeah, Chris Pratt's
So once
in it.
we get to him, it'll be like newer stuff, and
Yeah.
it'll be like, whoa.
I can't wait. Chris Pratt is honestly, he's blown up. he was on Parks and Rec for a long time, and then it was like, all right, well, let's try out this like Guardians of the Galaxy thing. Tried out Guardians of the Galaxy, had to lost a whole bunch of weight because he was a little bit bigger on Parks and Rec, and then whenever he went to Guardians of the Galaxy, he lost a lot of weight, and then whenever he went to Jurassic World, he had to lose even more weight, and then for Guardians of the Galaxy 2, he had to gain some weight back.
He got buff.
Yeah, he got buff. But I cannot wait for the next Jurassic Park movie, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be called like Jurassic Planet, because all those dinosaurs in the second one got released. Oh, you want to know? This has nothing to do with what we were just currently talking about, but I have another thing that I have to rant about a little bit. So I was scrolling through TikTok the other day, and I saw a thing where it was like, that's the guy from Fortnite as a little kid. You know the anger that poured over me whenever it was Master Chief? I know you don't know who that is, but some people out there know who it is. Do you know the anger that poured through my body?
You don't have to talk like that.
I want to.
Do not mess up my screen.
Through my body whenever that kid said that it was the guy from Fortnite and it was Master Chief. That's from Halo. Halo's been going on for so freaking long. Okay, I played Halo 2 as a child and Halo 3. Halo 3 was my. It was it. All right, the anger that went through all of it. I swear to you, I wanted to go over to that kid's house and punch him in the face. Alright? And I know there's people out there, you better leave it in the comment section of how angry you were too, okay? Because I know there's people out there that are agreeing with me. I don't like Fortnite kids, okay?
Yeah, all those 7 of them that know what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay? I don't like Fortnite kids, okay? I don't like Fortnite in general, alright? I hate the building system and all that crap. But I hate the fact that Fortnite keeps on integrating all these other characters. Don't let me go on my video game rant. Okay?
I don't know what you want me to say to any of this. I don't know any of what you're talking about.
Just agree.
No. I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm not agreeing with anything.
Fortnite keeps on integrating all these different people. Like, there's gonna be a time where people are gonna go, oh, that's the guy from Fortnite, and it's gonna be Deadpool. Like, why? Why? No. Okay, stop it. Why is it still so big? Why is it still such a big game?
Fork
right,
knife.
Let it die.
Fork knife.
Let Fork Knife die.
And on that note, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching
episode
the College Fun Podcast.
5 of the College Fun Podcast. We are not as cool as Star Wars, so unfortunately our episodes do not make any sense. But they can go in any order, so it's fun.
Theme for next week's podcast. Star Wars.
All right, join us next time. We're going to talk about Star Wars. So we will see you guys then, and maybe we can even pull in some other people who know more about Star Wars. So we'll see about that.
We got them.
All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.
Have a great day.
Good job.
Good job.
Oh, it's terrible. Teamwork.
Here you go.